Ano ka talaga? Nag-background ka talaga?
Hindi, nilagyan ko lang ng kasi nasa room ako, nilagyan ko lang bedsheet. Para hindi kasi yung background magulo.
Meron bang electric fan dyan? Para maingay.
Kaya nga kailangan ko ba siyang
Patayin.
Oo.
Kung gusto mo, ibenta mo muna.
Perfect. Okay, sige.
I-welcome muna kita sa OP channel, ang channel ng Ordinary People na tinatanong na parang artista kahit na hindi naman sila artista.
Right, I'm super excited. Yeah.
So, well, bago yon, i-introduce mo muna yung sarili mo. Siyempre,
My name is JM. I'm from Cavite, Philippines.
ayun.
Yeah.
So, hindi nakakaalam, si JM po ang isa sa mga nag-organize nung kasal ng aking kapatid last March.
Oh, yes. Ayan, professionally, I do recruiting for a BPO multinational company, do event coordination as well, and then I am an event host.
Nag-organize ka ng event. Ikwento mo naman kung paano ka napunta doon sa pag-organize ng event, gayong ang buhay mo ay hindi naman organize.
Correct. Hindi ko nga din alam bakit gano'n. But ang hilig kong mag-organize, pero personally, hindi naman ako ma-organize. It all started kolehiyo. So I used to join different organizations, and then I'm very active, medyo volunteer to host and to be the anong tawag doon? Yung so tulog na.
Ay, sorry. Ang haba.
Sinunong mo ako
Sige. Dahil this is all about tanong artista, sagot artista, feeling artista.
Yes.
So magtatanong tayo ng mga questions, mga random questions. Nabubunutin ko rin. Dahil wala pa tayong budget.
Wow.
Talaga lang.
May pagbuna. Sa anong tawag dan? Casserole.
Dito muna tayo. Wala pa tayong wala pa tayong malinis malinis. Tayo kay Mang Billy. Alam mo, tinago ko pa to kay Mang Billy kanina.
Kasi baka ma-audit.
Oo.
Diba? Baka ma-audit sabihin, parang kulang.
Correct. Question number 1. Unang tanong. How do you politely end a conversation with a person who won't stop talking? Yung talagang really won't stop talking, Parang
normally, pag ganyan. Pero pag friend mo,
parang, di ba you don't mind di ba you don't you won't mind.
Pero pag pag not too close, tapos especially pag oversharing na, normally what I would do, I would share with a person that I have things to do. As much as I would like to listen and to sit down with him for a long time, sayang may gagawin ka or may
hindi ka nagpe-pretend na kunyari may tatawagan ka sa phone, gano'n, or may text ka, mag-excuse ka.
Parang I haven't tried.
Talaga.
Oo, wala pang ganun ka-extreme na kailangan
won't stop talking talaga. Next question, right?
Question number 2.
Sana umabot tayo sa ganitong edad or more than. Gusto mo ba? Kung 90 years old ka na, ano-ano ang mga bagay na mahalaga sa'yo? Hindi, bago yung tanong, ano yung age sa'yo na parang feeling mo okay ka ng, madeds o matigog? Yung
70 naman is too early because parang pa lang, parang ina-enjoy ko pa lang.
Parang 10 years ka pa lang seniors Parang 10 years mo pa lang.
Siguro
so, mga
80.
80. So kung 80 ka na, ano na yung mga importante sa'yo?
Of course, number 1 is family. Second, health. And then third, siguro, related din sa health. At least, I'm still physically capable to browse my phone, my laptop, so I can still be online and be
I think siguro kung nakapag-stay ka pa rin online, be able to browse, ibig sabihin nun, healthy ka pa, malinaw pa yung mata mo.
Right.
Yes. Ayos ka pa
interactive ka pa with other people.
Correct, diba? Mag-post ka pa sa social media, may sense ka yung sinasabi mo. Pero how about yung passive income? Mahalaga pa ba yun at the age of 80 or 90?
Feeling ko,
hindi kasi, diba, I'm sure,
parang
at the age of 80,
no.
meron ka ng pension. Would that be enough? Diba? Let's say, magkano ba yung pinakamataas na pension ngayon? 18K?
I have no idea.
Parang 18 or 12K? For an 8-year-old, okay ba yung 12K na yun? O na pension? Or kailangan mo pa ng passive income? Insurance?
That's an interesting question. Oo. Siguro, depende sa quality of living. Pero siguro naman, when you're that old and when you reach that age, you'd be more simple and yun nga, you just make sure you're healthy, you have complete yung meds mo for maintenance. Importante
pa ba sa'yo yung staying close with friends at the age of 80?
I think so. Because I'm very friendly and too close with my friends. Siguro I would still do that. I would still spend time over the phone for with friends. Yeah. Of the location.
All right. Thank you for sharing. Another question.
Number 3.
Number 3. Kung meron kang 50 million a year given to you as pension, magtatrabaho ka pa ba?
Magtatrabaho, meaning I would still want to be employed in a company.
Oo, meron ka pa rin
think
matrix.
so.
Okay.
I'd rather spend time doing things that I really want to do. And syempre,
So hindi mo naman mauubos yung 50 million in a year, no? Kung para lang sa'yo,
so.
no?
Baka maubos ko. Charot. Kaya yun nga yung worry ko ngayon eh. Paano maubos ko yung 50 million a year? Ano nga ngers? Ganyan. No, I won't let myself be employed anymore. I think it's a chance for me to explore and grow nang hindi inaalala na may sasweldo.
Anong grow? I mean, aside from growing professionally, kasi hindi ka na mag-work, like anong grow, for example?
Kasi yung employment natin, we are, di ba, dalawa yung reward niya. 2 rewards yan at the same time. Yung isa monetary, of course, for us to keep going physically. Second, yung mental growth at saka yung psychological growth. Yung everyday, you think may routine ka. Everyday may routine ka and then you get to be productive. Yon, mga ganon. So, yung growth na ganon, yung something is happening every single day.
Kung hindi ka na mag-work, ano yung replacement mo doon sa growth na yon? Vacation? Siyempre, meron ding spiritual growth ng vacation.
Chismisan with the friends. Chismisan with the friends. Ganyan. Coffee.
Ano ang mas mahirap sa yung gawin? To tell someone you love them or that you do not love them back? Unrequited love. Mahal mo sila. I guess yung situation na to is hindi niya alam na gusto mo siya tapos merong nagkakagusto sa'yo tapos sasabihin mo na, sorry, hindi kita gusto. Alin ang mas mahirap?
Never pa ako nung sorry, hindi kita gusto. So, hindi ako makarelate doon. Easier for me to... Hindi. Most of the time, I initiate. Tapos, I share what I feel. Yan.
So, hindi ako na...
Walang hesitation. Oo. Go lang, fight! Woo! Ganyan.
So, parang not applicable sa'yo to. Yung you do not love them back.
Oo. For one, I haven't experienced it really. Second, I'm very positive. So
thank you for sharing. Again, another
from
question.
From the kawali. That's the number 5.
Question number 5 na, okay. Ayan, eto mukhang marami to. How do you handle toxic people? First, ano ang toxic person sa'yo? Ano yung toxic people for you?
Negative people, stories of other people, you would know if they are toxic or not. Or the quotes that they're sharing, you'd know if it is healthy for you or not. To answer your question directly, Kuya Leo, I think we don't deal at all with toxic people. We stay away.
Hindi mo binabara?
It depends. If the person is close to me, then I'd be more considerate. Because I'd know kung once naging close ko siya or friend ko siya, tapos for a long time we didn't communicate, I would have to know what triggered him to be a toxic person he is now. And he's not toxic after all, like how I knew him. Maybe he's just in a toxic situation. So that's something that you would also want to consider. Pero pag super stranger or
for example, balik tayo dun sa social media. Pag toxic, ano ina-unfollow mo?
There are various ways on how you can stay away from people. One, very effective is unfollow. But for me, kung hindi naman kayo super close or wala naman talaga, aside from unfollow, if you think na healthier for you to unfriend.
Sorry, unfriend. Unfriend mo kahit na magkakilala kayo? Okay. Parang sama naman, no?
I think, oo nga, ang sama. Pero baka din kasi, yun nga, you have to assess kung ano yung level of
yung
friend. Yung ranting. So,
pero meron naman din kasing nag-rant at saka nag-whine na pa-joke. Pero minsan
you would know. And you would know. Diba? Na parang toxic pa rin to eh.
Kasi sa bagay kaya naman sila nag-whine because they have their own opinion, which is probably
and nagiging
not
toxic
the same.
Right. Agree. And nagiging toxic lang naman sila when they reach the level na over na. Yung oversharing, I think things that they should be able to manage on their own pero they still choose to put it on social media. Yun, medyo
Given no
toxic na for me.
choice, sino ang gusto mo na lang makasama? A liar or someone who talks behind your back? Sinungaling at saka traidor?
I don't wanna be with anyone. Oo, parang backstabber.
Oo. Wala kang choice eh. Sino pipiliin mo? Ayan. Meron ka bang friends na ganyan?
Toxic, both toxic. Parang wala naman, thank God, wala naman.
Kailangan mo daw mamili na lang.
Correct. I'd rather go for the latter. Yung
backstabber.
Backstabber.
Why?
I'd give the person na lang good things to talk about. I mean, kung mahilig siyang mag-share
bigyan mo na lang siya ng magandang experience, parang ganun.
Yung very obvious for other people pag shinare niya na parang wala namang ganyan. Wala namang ganyang nangyari or hindi naman siya ganyan. Kasi basta feeling ko maging ka na lang, extra nice ka na lang with the answer the question. I think materially, recently I have realized na by this age I should have a decent insurance.
Agree.
More than anything, I think yun.
Actually yun yung isa sa mga bagay na pinagsisihan ko na sana mas maaga ko siyang na-realize.
Right.
Kasi I got my insurance only 5 years ago.
Yun yung material. For non-material, I think at this point, I should have mastered discipline. Feeling ko, yun. Parang to be like that. I think yun nga yun. Aside from your willingness to be organized, you have to, first write down the things that you have to accomplish for the day. Meron, pero feeling ko parang kailangan parang na siya, it has to come naturally. Yung kasi sometimes there are still days na parang I just want to bago ka mag-log out for the day, check mo for the next day. So you'd know if you have to come if you have to be prepared.
9.
Okay.
Okay lang ba na may regrets ang isang tao o dapat seize every moment?
As much as you would like to live the day to the fullest, hindi naman eh. Kasi there are still days na not let you finish everything.
Let's say in your past, ano yung regrets mo sana ginawa ko?
Ang daming unnecessary mistakes na I think I could have learned I could have learned in a different way. So, ano nga yung question? Regrets? Okay lang ba kung may regrets?
Okay lang ba kung may regrets kung ang isang tao o dapat talagang mabuhay siya ng walang regret?
I think okay lang yung may regrets. At least you continue to live life. Meron kang moral compass na since ni-regret ko yun in the past, and then I could do things differently para wala nang regret. Ang hirap ng live life to the fullest kasi for example, baka wala ka namang resources as much as you would like to live your life the way you want it to be. Baka naman you're setting yourself to failure kasi syempre it requires a lot of things, readiness physically, mentally, correct, and of course money.
So, next question. Given no choice at need mo bumalik sa past to fix and change something, sa anong year ka babalik?
Ay, ang hirap. Given no choice na naman. Kasi if I have a choice, my answer to that question always is I wouldn't change anything. Right. But since I have no choice, I think there's no definite year. Like what I shared earlier, ang dami kasi nangyayari in a specific year. I think yung yung unnecessary mistakes lang of unnecessary mistakes that happened in different years. 2012, 2013, 2014, yung mga yon. Kasi I couldn't...
So anong year? I mean, wag na year. Sa anong pagkakataon?
Relationship na nag-invest ka ng time and effort and yun,
money.
Mga ganun. And money and unnecessary. Looking back, I think I would say na hindi naman siya yung whatever learnings I have gotten from that relationship, I'm sure nakuha ko din siya from other events in my life. Sana hindi ko na lang ginawa yun kasi nakuha ko din naman yung learnings na yun from other things.
Okay, yun.
Other experiences. Yan.
Correct, yan. Thank you. Next question. Kung meron kang 100 million and you are obligated, share it. Magkano ang ititira mo for yourself at magkano ang isi-share mo?
I don't like to do the math, pero feeling ko a big chunk of it would go to the community, and when I say community, it would go to the church.
So big chunk would be 80%?
Mga ganyan.
80%. 80 million.
80, masyado yun. Joke lang. Sige na, 100 million, mga 50 million.
Ano kayo? Community church. Tapos yung 50. Alam naman, meron ka na 50 million na kanina, pension every year, diba?
Oo.
What would you do with the 50 million? what would you do with the 50 million?
Help drive my advocacy.
Ano may
Mga
advocacy
ganyan.
mo? Ano may
Education.
Next question. Anong pangarap mo nung bata ka ang natupad na?
Graduate
Ano
ng
ang pangarap?
college.
Totoo?
Graduate ng college. Kasi syempre, after finishing your education, I think that's the time when you can be more liberate. I mean, you could be more independent, ganyan. You could make your own choices. Kasi syempre, pag wala, yung pinaka-basic kasi yung education eh. So, yung education, pag hindi mo siya na-finish, parang for other things, parang medyo, ang hirap mong makabawi. For example, in applying for a certain job,
Yeah.
syempre, nakapasok ka na gano'n, tapos you would want to get promoted and whatnot. Ang hirap pong pagkatiwalaan kasi, syempre, ang unang impression, yung education mo nga, hindi mo pinagporsigihang matapos eh. Although, syempre, subjective naman kung bakit sometimes hindi naman na-finish yung education. Pero most of the time, pag willingness to finish your degree, ganyan. Medyo parang ang hirap kasi it also reflects your discipline for something.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with your life right now?
I would say 8. I would still leave room for improvement. I think I still have more things to do and to accomplish for me to be 100% happy.
Ano yung 2 points na yon para maging 10 siya?
Spiritually, I think hindi pa ako 100% hindi ko pa 100% na-discover yung faith ko. I mean, I have that pero hindi pa
Parang nagda-doubt ka pa ba sa faith mo?
Hindi naman.
Do you have questions?
I don't have questions pero parang ang hirap din kasi ng mga teachings na pangatawanan. So,
yun yung 2 points para maging happy ka.
And yung 1 point siguro yun. And then the other point, yung physical achievements. Yung you'd want to be perfect with what you do. Not man perfect, pero for growth, ganyan. Yung expertise.
Okay. Pero are you happy naman with your current work, with what you do?
Yes, I'm not exploring.
Thank you for sharing. Okay, last question. Last question na tayo. Wala na, ubos na.
Ibalik lahat yan. I-roll lahat yan. Tapos, itanong ulit.
If your food is bad in a restaurant, would you say something?
I'm very expressive, pero...
Hindi lang sa restaurant, no? I mean, in life, di ba? Kapag
in general.
In general.
Oo, I'm very expressive, pero in that particular situation, if it is food, as long as the customer service is excellent, then I would not complain. But if it has something to do with how the food is served and the food is presented doon,
baka yung lasa, mga ganun.
Yung lasa actually nga negotiable for me eh. Kasi hindi naman ako legit 100% foodie na parang, especially for a new cuisine or a foreign dish. Siyempre, I would not dare naman put myself on a spotlight na, hindi mo na, kailan mo po ba na huling natikman yan? Baka naman ganun yung sa akin na,
ay, mga tipong,
so wala naman akong basis.
Tipong ang mahal ng presyo niya tapos nung sinerve sa'yo parang, ay, 500 na to, ganun. Nagsasay ka ba ng something about it? Nililet go mo na lang?
Nilet go ko, oo. Actually, pag halimbawa, you are in an expensive resto, pag pumasok ka doon, ready ka. Kung anong format nila doon, kung dami ng serving, price, ganun. I-ready mo na. And then that would be your basis kung you would want to.
Okay, yun, that's the last question, JM. Nako, thank you very much.
Super thank you.
I hope you
I feel like a celebrity.
Now, if you have siguro mga 3 lessons na lang in life that you learned that you want to share?
This is really the perfect time to be more kind. Yun, feeling ko yun something that I would always share with everyone. There are a lot of things that are happening around and you don't want to be the cause of sadness or disappointment of anyone. So in any situation, always choose to be kind.
Be kind.
Forgiving. I know most of the time it's super hard. If you're coming in the situation that someone has wronged you, yun, mga ganon, or basta pero I would always say na giving your forgiveness is not for the person, it's more for you. Number 3, keep going. Whatever you do, regardless of your situation, whether it's bad now, you still have to keep going because there's always light after the tunnel.
At the end of the tunnel.
At the end of the tunnel. Or pala, be more prayerful.
Okay, oo. You know, it works talaga, the faith. JM, thank you very much for
Mga friends, family, countrymen, please don't forget to watch this video. I'm not sure if this would be helpful, but I'm pretty sure that this is entertaining and this is something that you would want to share with other people as well after watching it. Thank you for the time and for this opportunity. Bye-bye. Message.
Okay,
bye-bye. See ya. Good night. Bye-bye.
Kung gusto mo matanong na parang artista ka, all you need to do is subscribe to this channel and contact me. I have my information in the description below. Subscribe.